It's very difficult to lose a loved one to this disease. It's so incremental and it lasts for so long. It's like they're gradually disappearing before your very eyes.
There's a very famous book that was written by a couple of physicians called The 36-Hour Day, which indicates that when you're caregiving for somebody with dementia, the day seems very long. So what are you going to do with all that time that makes it a meaningful day? I think the activities and engagements are a key part of that.
That's such his favorite.
And I'm not talking about taking pottery classes with the person, but using everyday activities to engage. For example, perhaps mom can no longer cook. So the daughter-in-law or the son-in-law or whomever she's living with can start baking cookies, for example. Maybe mom can stir the batter, or maybe mom can scoop out the batter after it's done and put on the sheet. Maybe mom can wash the lettuce. Maybe mom can wash out the muffin tins. You know, whatever the capability is, figure it out and then use it. Don't, make mom sit in the chair watching TV while you prepare dinner. Invite her in. She's not going to remember, perhaps, how to do things, but she can, with instruction and with guidance, continue to be a part of it.
Oh, that's another lily.
The other thing is if mom was interested in flower arranging, you can go to the grocery and buy a bunch of flowers, and together you all can arrange it. It may not look beautiful that it's going to be in Better Homes and Garden, but it'll be something that she can take pride in, that she helped. Now, she may not remember it 15 minutes, but you can also bring up that same conversation. Mom, I had so much fun helping you arrange these beautiful flowers. In that way, you can remind her, and you can say, let's smell these. Let's use your senses to help stimulate the assets that people still have. I think it's critical to remember that we have an established relationship with that family member. We've known them for years. We know what they like, what they don't like, and while they may be forgetting what they like and what they don't like, you as a caregiver can remember that for them and then build on that relationship and use the everyday mundane things that happen to enhance that relationship. And some ways that you can do that are in the routine things that are happening, like eating and bathing and dressing.
I guess I like blue.
You like blue?
But either one you choose is fine.
No.
Remember to incorporate you and the person with dementia into those things and not do it robotically. You're looking to continue a relationship, and conversation is a way to do that. So you give maximum information and you expect minimum responses. So you might say, Sunday was Easter, and give them hints about the conversation. The ham that we had at our granddaughter's house was wonderful. Do you agree with that? And so it doesn't have the person having to remember things. They can just say yes or no.
String. Yeah. It's blue.
As we think about visiting somebody who has dementia, or if we have a loved one living with us who has dementia, sometimes we think about the day as babysitting that person, which is, I think, puts a negative connotation to it, because really the day is meant to be spent in engagement. So however that happens, whether it's looking at an old YouTube video that has some clips of, say, Charlie Chaplin or, Ben-Hur, or whatever, just for little short periods of time, or having on the iPad using GarageBand to make music together if you don't have an instrument, going for a walk. Holding somebody's hand while you're doing something with them is quite important. As all of us get older, people touch us less and less, and it's very important for people who have dementia to feel like they're still loved and they're capable of loving. Now, there may be behaviors that come out that seem to be not loving, but you have to remember that the person with dementia is not able to focus on other relationships. They're only able to focus inward. So that's why having very simple engagements like rolling a ball across the table, or one of the things that we find that people love to do is to bat a balloon. So blow up a balloon and hit it across the table. People, even in the very late stages of dementia, are able to participate with that.
We have a guitar for Glenn on hand at all times, and so whenever the kids visit or, I can pick it up and strum it. It's a familiar thing for him, and I think it always brings him joy, even just to hold it.